But that said, we have a fun trailer by our buddy Cody Falk. He is a fan film director. He's also an actor. He does a lot of work behind the scenes. He's done some work on Friday the 13th's other fan films. And I think what he's doing is some great work. And I think his new Days of Sodom is looking pretty badass. So, guys, ready for a real Crow trailer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because if you're watching for the first time, we watched the new Crow, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago?
Yep.
We all had fairly similar opinions. That looks like someone's asshole on film. Buckle up, bitches. This one's a lot better. This is what you're wanting to see.
Yep. And so when you're checking this out at the very end, please go to our description below. We're going to have links to his Indiegogo. They're working on finishing up the funding for this bad boy, and we totally support them. And Cody, I know we've reached out to you about being on our 0 Point reviews. You will be getting a follow-up very shortly. And all right, let's do this.
They say no one but God has ever come back from the grave.
Yes, music.
Last night, for reasons unknown to me, I was granted an exception.
The mood already feels natural.
I know, right? It feels like it's really pulling you back to the original film while telling you this is a little different. This is not the same thing, but this is the feel. This is the spirit of the Crow.
Yeah. I'm loving the soundtrack right away. I'm like, I'm sucked in.
Yeah, I think that was a great choice for a song.
Perfect.
And it carries through the trailer. So this is super dope. Have you guys actually seen this, or is this your first time checking it out?
This is my first time seeing it.
All right.
I cheated and peeked. I was excited.
Yeah, I cheated and peeked too. Because it's Cody. I like his work. Anyway.
All right.
I watched you change. At first, I didn't know why I was back. Everything was a fog. Just fragments of memories scattered through my head like broken glass.
Man, the set looks right too. Like trying to get that vibe of the clock tower and whatnot.
Yep.
Like, God, I really like the setup and the staging here. It looks right as well. It doesn't just feel right or sound right. It looks right.
Yeah, the lighting is perfect. Like almost to the original.
Yes, exactly. It's terrifying and beautiful all at the same time.
Dark and gritty. Perfect.
Broken.
My first apartment.
Tormented.
But I can remember one thing. I remembered her face.
Yes. Oh, right there. That is the face of the fucking Crow.
Yeah.
Where are the tattoos?
It's not Post Malone, dude.
Where's
the makeup does look a little bit different. Oh, yeah.
There's no pubes. Like, I mean, the other guy didn't have pubes either.
Oh, here. Hold on a second. Let me show you something.
No, kidding aside, this is exactly what you would expect to see when you would see the Crow revealing itself. Like, what we saw before was not it. That was a joke.
Yeah, that's somebody's idea of what the Crow would be in like the modern times. This is more like the Crow when it was actually made and coming out of the comic book.
Yes, coming out of the comic book, but also it's a romanticized world that can still be. Like, sure, the Post Malone
Yeah.
douchebaggery exists, but this type of broken world still exists in itself too.
Right.
There is a darkness that is not shown in the other movie's trailer.
No.
Right. It just feels like a John Wick version of what the Crow would be if he was younger, angrier, and all tatted up, looking like a criminal.
Don't say that.
Sorry,
about
Bill.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well,
Hell sends an angel bearing gifts.
The cross.
and that is Days of Sodom, the fan film for The Crow. And gonna recommend everybody head on over to Wet Paint Pictures. Give them a subscribe. They also got the links there as well, like this Indiegogo. We'll have it in our description as well. But go on, head on over, check it out. There's tiers for just about everything you could want on their Indiegogo. You even just want to give them just a couple of bucks just to be like, yeah, that's right. This is what I want. Totally awesome. But you can like put in an order for Blu-rays. This is non-for-profit, so any money that they make goes toward good causes, future productions only. They are not lining their pocketbooks with this. So that's the thing with fan films. You cannot make a profit, but if you put it back into like specifically finishing the production of this, which is what they're doing, that's absolutely the right way to go. And you're encouraging young, talented filmmakers to keep this alive because we need these people working in the future. Vincente has done a great job with Never Hike Alone. He'd be a great guy to take over for Friday the 13th. Fuck you, Sean Cunningham. Really, fuck you. And for like this, absolutely, I think. But once we see the final film, we'll have a better understanding about how this plays out. But the vibes I'm getting, the first impressions I'm getting are, I'm glad I put my money into this project a while ago, actually. This has been in production for a little while. And I feel like I'm going to get my money's worth. And I'm getting a Blu-ray for damn sure.
Yeah, it looks pretty amazing. I'll have to get to the link after this.